This isn't a ghost story I heard from someone else. This isn't folklore. This is my life. For 7 years, I lived with something in my home, something I couldn't see, but always felt. This is the true story of how I shared my house with a ghost, and how I survived. It started small. You know, the usual things you chalk up to a creaky old house. Lights flickering, cold spots in the hallway, misplaced items. I joke about it must be the house settling. But then one night, I woke up around 3 a.m. I heard footsteps. In the attic. Not rats, not the wind real. Heavy footsteps. I checked it out, nothing there. My dog was growling, ears back. That was the first time I felt something wasn't right. Murphy, my dog, he got sick. Fast. The vet couldn't explain it. He'd just sit there and stare at corners like something was watching him. Then one day I found him dead, right at the bottom of the attic stairs. That same morning I walked into the kitchen. Every single drawer and cabinet was open. The faucet was running. And on the fogged up window, one word, stay. I remember my blood just going cold. That's when the dream started. A woman, pale as death, hair soaked and dripping, standing in the corner of my room. Never spoke, just stared. Sometimes I'd wake up and she'd be there. I'd blink and she'd be gone. Sleep stopped coming. I lost my job. Friends stopped coming by. It was just me and her. I set up a camera. I had to know I wasn't losing my mind. First few nights, nothing. Then one night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., the attic door creaked open by itself. By now I was seeing her during the day, and this pale hand, this bone-white hand reached around the door frame. That's when I knew. I wasn't alone. I had never been. In reflections, in doorways, in the mirror behind me. I tried to leave. I packed a bag and opened the front door. And there she was, inches from my face. Black, empty eyes, skin like wax. I blacked out. When I came to, I was inside. Door locked. Like I'd never tried to leave at all. I brought in help. Priests, psychics, ghost hunters. No one lasted. One old psychic ran out 4 minutes after walking and vomiting in the yard. She told me, that thing, it's not human. It never was. It wears a face. But it's older than the house. Older than this land. That's when I stopped fighting it. I gave in. I talked to her, left out food, said goodnight before bed, and oddly, she calmed. The footsteps were still there, but softer. She didn't show herself anymore. It was like she just wanted to be acknowledged. And then one morning I woke up, and the house was quiet, warm. She was gone. That was 2 years ago. I still live here. Sometimes I convince myself it was all in my head. But then I watch the video, the one from the attic. I pause it at 3:17 a.m. and there she is looking. Straight into the camera. Eyes like pits of night. So believe me or don't, but if your house ever feels a little too quiet, look twice before you turn off the lights.